right, for the Nemean Lion, there was no way for me to figure out cheese, so I actually had to learn the fight. It was a struggle at first, so I recommend having a lot of pomegranates with you and some health pots and even some attack and defense pots. It's a tough one, but he has a pattern, and once you learn the pattern, it's not so bad. It took me a little bit to get it, but once I figured it out, it wasn't too bad, and I was starting to use less pomegranates. But in the beginning, I was using quite a few until I learned the pattern. Just try to sneak up, do some damage to him quickly with the stealth attack. Doesn't do a lot, really, but once that happens, then a lot of dodging. Essentially, I found with him, every time you dodge, you gotta dodge twice, especially when he turns red, because you can't parry those attacks. And I just dodge every time. He does 2 attacks, normal attacks, and you can dodge both those. And then I also found there was also that attack that doesn't really do any damage. I'm not really sure. It just kind of knocks you back. I don't know if you get caught in the middle of it if he attacks you, but it always just knocked me back, and it was almost like a worthless attack because it didn't do any damage to me. But I always try to avoid it anyway. I also found that you're actually better off going backwards when you dodge as opposed to left or right, because I found like that I went left, I dodged once and I dodged again, but he turned quickly because I wasn't far enough away from him. So I found dodging backwards is better. So make sure you're in a spot where you can dodge backwards and you're not like gonna jump off the cliff, because I've done that too several times, like this right there, ended up jumping off the cliff. Now there are some rocks around here. What would benefit me is actually running over, grabbing one and quickly throwing at it. The problem being is you end up losing a lot of stam yourself when it happens. So you can see right now I'm doing a little bit better with the no, obviously not with that, but for the most part I do a little better with the dodging and figuring his thing. So he essentially has 3 attacks, right? He has the regular 2 swipe, right paw, left paw is gonna dodge that, and then he has the explode forward with the red, and then he has the pulse out. The pulse out I want to say is actually not that dangerous, and I felt like I got hit more by the normal attack, the double swipe, so watch out for that one. Now that's all it really is. And the rocks actually, even when they're stunned, the rocks actually do pretty good damage. And actually what might be a good strat, and I'm just thinking about it as I watch it, is when he's stunned, what you want to do is do a lot of damage to him, and just when he's about to come out of the stun, then go get a rock and throw it at him. That actually might be a good way to do a little extra damage to him. And actually, if you wait till he comes right out of the stun before you throw a rock, it's actually going to build up his stun bar a little bit more. And you can see there's a pattern. So he's going to do, let's look at the pattern. So he's going to do 2, well, actually, no, it's not. He just did that twice in a row. I thought there was a pattern here. I'm pretty sure it was like, there's a double swipe, the red, I got hit by that. There's a single swipe each. Unfortunately, I was stunned, so he rocked me with that. Didn't dodge that. That's all it is. It just takes time. I use a lot of pomegranates. I had probably, I want to say close to 100 when I started, and I probably finish up with single digits, just because I messed up so much just trying to get the pattern. So I'd recommend bringing a lot of pomegranates, a lot of and a lot of I didn't use a lot of attack pots at first. You definitely use them. I just use one now. I'm not using a defense pot, but if you dodge the attacks, the defense pots are actually kind of useless and you don't really need them. But that's really it. So we'll let this play out. You can see me messing up a whole bunch, but you know, that is what it is. So we'll speed this up, we'll double speed it and go from there. So not the most graceful kill, but still a kill nonetheless. I'd say this is probably the hardest legendary, one of the 4 legendaries to take down for Aphrodite. So I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button below and leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll do my best to answer them. If you'd like to see more content like this, then please smash the subscribe button. And you can also hit me up when I'm live over on Twitch at twitch.tv/mediocrity, where I stream Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings starting at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, Immortals, happy hunting.